We owe our lives to Earth's forests, with their ability to purify air and water, and yet we're losing them at a rate of one soccer field every second. Land and soil degradation caused by climate change are forcing farmers to find arable land elsewhere at the expense of our forests, making it even harder to reach the Paris Agreement goals. This is being addressed by the $1 billion AGRI3 Fund, a collaboration between Rabobank and the United Nations Environment Programme. The fund tackles the triangular challenge of preventing deforestation and stimulating reforestation, contributing to sustainable agriculture production, and improving rural livelihoods.
While tackling climate change, deforestation, and livelihoods improvements in the rural areas, AGRI3 became unique as a financial solution to deal with all these issues at once. The first transaction performed by AGRI3 in Brazil has allowed a large family-owned farming operation to implement a costly and therefore long-term payback project to improve the soil's quality, allowing for better production and better productivity.
There is a persistent belief that what is good for the environment is bad for business or is bad for the economy. And so what this AGRI3 Fund tries to do is say, it's not about stopping development, it's not about stopping agricultural production, but it's trying to do that in a way that is balancing the needs of the farmers on the one hand, with the need to do so in a way that is more environmentally friendly.
The fund is bringing together the open architecture for other investors, the scalability of the projects, and also a sound measured key performance indicators. No fund has ever addressed the three main problems at once.
The objective of the fund goes beyond the objectives in terms of numbers. It's about transformation, so it's about setting an example, it's about making sure that you create and you prove that a new model can exist. There should be absolutely no trade-off, no contradiction between the environmental objective and basically the benefits for the communities.
Converting to sustainable farming doesn't come without challenges and is not without cost. Practices can be expensive and cause disruption to a food producer's already precarious business.
You need an incentive or a carrot, basically, both for farmers and for corporate clients in the agricultural value chain, as well as for commercial banks and development finance institutions, to change the way they're financing the food that we eat on a daily basis.
In order to tackle the triangular challenge, it's critical that we have the blended finance solution to mitigate the risk that commercial banks usually cannot take.
We need public and private partners to achieve this mission, because you need billions, and the only way basically to put billions at play is to attract the private sector.
By working with global banks that have boots on the ground, by partnering with NGOs who can work with farmers, we hope to basically play our part in showcasing that a different way of producing food in a way that is more environmentally friendly is actually possible.
Scalable solutions such as the AGRI3 Fund, along with the shared responsibility, are vital in addressing the triangular challenge and setting the world on track to a sustainable future.